again, friends and family. Today we're going to do a little sequence called the Lotus Hand Dance, which is good for our arms and hands and fingers. So if you'd like to get ready by sitting nice and comfortably, you can do this on a chair or on the floor. And we start with our hands in prayer position. So this is like a little visualization. So we're going to imagine our hands are a little lotus flower. And we're sitting on the lake in a beautiful Himalayan mountain. And it's early morning. And as the sun comes up, the flower comes up out of the water and opens its petals, opening up to the light. And the flower gets its nutrients from the roots deep down in the bottom of the pond. So just spreading the fingers, pressing into the fingertips. So in the bottom of the pond are little fish that swim in figures of 8. So making like an infinity sign one way and then back the other way. So that's good for your wrists and arms. And during the morning, the little lotus flower is sitting on the lake and the wind begins to blow. And it blows the flower one way and the other way, and then the wind gets stronger, so it blows it further one way and further the other way. And when the wind dies down, the lotus flower comes back to centre, just as we can come back to centre if we feel buffeted around by life at any time. During the afternoon, there are little insects buzzing around. Now just bring the index finger and thumb together and have the other fingers pointing out. And these little insects buzzing around and looking down at the beautiful little flower. And also there are some birds. So if you make the birds, you make a little beak with the index finger and thumb, and the other fingers are our little wings. So little birds flapping around, looking down at the beautiful flower, and sometimes the smaller birds come and sit on the flower. But again, when the birds fly off, the little lotus flower comes back to centre again, back to stillness and centre, which we can do. And then as night begins to fall, the petals close, pointing the fingers upwards, closing in all the goodness from the day and resting until dawn. And during the night, the stars come out. So bring the fingers to the thumb and just flip the fingers out. These are our stars coming out at night. And then the little flower is ready to start the next new day. So it's a bit of a metaphor when life is feeling pressured or blowing us around, feeling heavy, just sticking through it and then coming back to centre, coming back to your breath, your stillness, and just having a little quiet time. So you might like just to finish with that now. So just gently close the eyes, feel the body heavy and settled. Be aware of the breath gently flowing in the nostrils, the cool air coming into the nose and the warm air going out through the nose. And just focusing on that breath for a few minutes before you go back to your duties for the day. So namaste, see you next time.